All right, today's test drive, 1966 Chevy C-10 pickup. 400 under the hood, power steering, power brakes, seems to be running pretty good. Decent paint job with the two-tone, and aftermarket set of American racing wheels, upgraded disc brakes in the front. They look great. Nice big brakes too. Drum in the rear. Decent interior, B&M shifter. Nice wooden bed in the back. Everything's painted up and ready to go. Be sure to check out the 100 detailed pictures available, maplemotors.com. Financing and shipping also available, and hit subscribe. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works on this one? I have not tried it, so I don't know. I'll show you what the mileage says, but you know, 66 model. Don't know if the dash went out. Don't even know if the speedo works at the moment. Now I know it starts up really good. Give it a little gas though. But of course, looking across the dash here, radio cut on. Boom. Give me some tunes. Give me some tunes. It's on. I don't hear nothing though. Pretty simple across the dash here. Yeah, that works. B&M shifter in the floor. Interior, looking good. Turn signals. I hear it, but I don't see it flashing anywhere, so the bulb must be out on the dash. The radio, like I said, it's on, but it's not playing anything. All right, horns, you place your bets? We're about ready to take off. Nope, doesn't work. All right, let's hit the road and see how this one runs and drives. All right, guys, getting ready to roll out of here. This is the first time I've test driven this vehicle, so anything I see, you'll know about it. Going down the road, the speedo is working and the odometer is turning over. The steering on this one's, that's pretty straight to me. Tight steering. Good throttle response there. Brakes feel pretty good. Just kind of getting in the throttle, see if I can get a kick down reaction here. Passing gear, it just worked, yeah. And this thing's got some pep. I noticed the hood just popped up when we hit that bump back there, so the latch might not be holding very well, but it's got a safety on it. I can see the turn signal now, nice and bright, down in the back corners of the dash. This one started to blink and then cut off. This one, it is blinking. So yeah, the turn signals are working on the dash now. I don't know, it must have been the switch. We're gonna roll slow right now because the hood, like I said, it just popped up to safety. We're also gonna pull into the gas station here. We're gonna get $20 of the premium fuel if it'll fit. Right now, the gas gauge is all the way topped out at full. Gas cap still on the driver's side here. Good deal. I went to do the column shift. It used to be column, if you see it here. Today it's not, but okay. Well, shuts off good. Gas gauge floats around on the dash like it's working, so it may work. Good deal. I'll be right back. Well, you ready for this? Gas gauge is broke. Kind of figured that. Easily got 5.5 gallons, $20 worth of 93 octane in this gas tank, and it probably took more. But since shipping trucks won't even haul our vehicles if it's over a quarter tank, they usually only put 20 bucks in. Otherwise, I would fill them up. Jumping off in the interior. Ugh. At least you know the gas gauge is broken. I mean, I'd say so. See how far over to the right it is? That's how it was when we pulled up and I got 5.5 gallons put on top of it. So apparently it does flood out a little bit when you cut it off, so you got to give it just a hair of gas like I just did. I usually let it run for 10 seconds like this, and it should be good. just like it is. All right. Pull the trigger. There's your reverse. Back one more. Snap it into drive and roll out. Okay, getting ready to head out. I've noticed on this one the idle's a little bit funky. It'll go up and down, it'll sit there and idle good, and then it'll go down. Then you gotta clear it out a little bit. So maybe it's loading up just a hair. Maybe just increase the idle a little bit. I don't know for 100%, but I do know the idle's kind of funky, and it's been doing it pretty much the whole video here. I guess about halfway through is when it really started. Heading on back. Suspension wise, it feels pretty smooth going down the road. I'm not getting bounced all around. Going down the road, throttle's smooth, idle's good. I think it was just, sitting in that parking lot for a long period of time, going back and forth, getting these outside shots. It is like 95 today. Well, 90 right now, but it's supposed to get up to 95 today. It's actually getting cooler out, and I love it. It's feeling nice. A little bit of a hesitation there. Bumping the road. Check that out. It may have a little bit of a carburetor issue here. comes and goes, so it could be some ethanol built up in the carburetor. A lot of times with these old carburetors, that's usually the cause of all these symptoms. Okay, well, I'm gonna get her backed in. We're going to picking out the flaws, so stick around for that. Chips, scratches, rust, dents. And if you need any more information on this vehicle, I'll send it to you. All you gotta do is call me, 615-822-4444. See you later. Okay, we're gonna walk this ride. Chips, scratches, rust, dents, anything I can find. Coming around the front. Bumper looks decent, but you do got some fade in here. The grill on this one, not bad. Chip behind that bumper. It should come off. And around the top, you got some light scratches. Scratches, chip here. Spot on the door. Chip on the side. Back that midsection. Spot on the trim there. Little ding. Chip here. Spot on the trim. Touch up marks. Front window on this one, there's a little chip there, but other than that, it looks all right. They even painted the gas cap on this. Light scuffs on the bed rails. Around in the bed. Bed looks awesome on this thing. In the cab here. A little flat on that paint. Scratch on the back window. Try to get it to pop up so you can see it, but you got a couple scratches there. And around on the roof. Coming up to the back. Scratch. Scratch on the tailgate there. A lot of imperfections along that line that I'm zooming in on right now. A little bit of pitting on the reverse light. See, these are just inlays. Coming down this side.
Bit of fading going on that jam there. I thought it was wax. Wasn't coming off though. Chip. Bubbles in the corner of the door. So you got some rust popping up here. Also in the front, a little more rust. Scratch. Back your midsection, you got some scuffs on the trim. Dings. Get over the top here. A little bit of wax I'm trying to get off. Stuck on there. Front windshield this side's got a little chip too. Very small. There's another one. Real small stuff. A little bit of pitting. Roof on this one's pretty flat. It's not nice and shiny. I'm sure a buffer could take care of that. It looks like it in the video though. But listen. Just flat. All right, let's check out this interior. Got some imperfections on the door as well. Get around on the jam here. Seat's not all tore up, little stains. Of course, you probably steam clean those. You can see them scratches. I'm really wanting them to show up. The back window's got some scratches on them. I don't know what from. Now, this thing's cold right now. I'm doing the walk around before I'm doing the test drive today because it was already parked in the shade and it's, you know, beautifully hot outside. But I hear 80s are coming next week. So I'm going to be here for that. Definitely going to be putting in some overtime in the 80-degree weather. I do recommend a fan shroud on the front of this, especially with that gap from the radiator. I haven't test drove it yet. Of course, you're watching this portion of the video at the end, but this is before the test drive. So we'll keep an eye on, you know, engine temperatures, especially with that gap there. 400 under the hood. Seems to be running nice and smooth. I just decoded it. Very clean up under here. Little chips around the edge. Here, chip in the front. Got some trash in the paint here. Bird dew. Got that bird dew, you just give her a little flick, it's gone. Alright guys, 100 detailed pictures, financing and shipping is available, maplemotors.com. Be sure to hit subscribe if you like the video, that's awesome. I do appreciate all the support that you can. If you don't like the video, well then maybe it's not for you. Other than that, thanks again for watching. I got more inventory, it's all over the lot. Man, we've got another 20 or 30 cars sitting out back that we're getting ready to clean up, check out, and make videos of, so you know what's going on. But do wait for the videos, because sometimes, you know, you don't want to be sitting there going, I didn't know about that. But at least with this kind of production here, you know about it all. If you want more information, I can send it to you as well. I do appreciate it. See you later.